Okay, the Tourbox Neo. That's what I have here. This is the USB version. They do have a Bluetooth version, which is, I think it runs around 380, 340, 380, somewhere around there. Anyway, so this is the USB version. Just plugs into your USB port. Pretty straightforward setup. First impression out of the box, it has weight to it, so it doesn't feel cheap at all. It actually has a good solid feel to it. It has rubberized feet, so it will sit still on the desk when you're moving around. It does have that rubberized kind of coating on it, which for tactile purposes, it makes it feels real good in your hand when you're using the thing. And as you can tell from the size, it's small, so it's not a huge thing. It's not going to take up a lot of real estate on your desk. Overall, first impressions, all the dials and buttons and everything, they don't feel cheap either. So like the scroll wheel here, this is like scroll wheel on your mouse, and it is clickable. The dial pad, this comes in really handy in Premiere Pro for frame by frame. So when you're trying to edit and get a really precise splice, this is ideal. This is not clickable. It's just straightforward wheel. There's a button on the side here, button here, two buttons here. This button, four buttons here, like your D-pad on a controller, and these other two buttons, and this dial here. Now, this dial here is clickable as well, and all the buttons, in my opinion, they feel sturdy. They don't feel like they're going to break. They don't feel cheap. And although there's no clicking in this when you turn it, it's not really loose. So when you do turn it, it actually has some feel to it. These are fully programmable depending on the software you're using. The other cool thing, they have presets for this. So you download their Tourbox console right off their website. It's free. And I'll show you what that looks like here. So this is basically the hub. This opens up when I turn on Windows, and it's ready to go. And I have auto switch on. And what this does is, if I'm in Premiere Pro, so say I have Premiere Pro going, I have Photoshop open, I have another one set here, Krita, DaVinci. So if I have all those sitting open on my desktop, and they're just minimized to the taskbar, when I switch from one software to the other, Tourbox knows, and it will switch my presets for me. So it will know when I'm in one, but to set for presets, when I switch over, it knows automatically for what presets are what. And you can download a bunch of free presets right off their website as well. And you can actually make your own if you want. It's really, really, really easy to do. This will work with pretty much any software that has like key binding or shortcut keys. You can program all of these. So you can program, for instance, say DaVinci Resolve. Even though there are presets out there, you can set your own up. So you can set this wheel to do one thing. When you turn it, you can set it to do something else when you click it. The dial, as you can see in the software too, it knows what I'm touching. You can set that to do something. This button here, you can set it to do something. The scroll button, you can set this. Set when you scroll, you're doing one thing. When you click on it, it does something else. It's a very, very good piece of equipment. If you're doing a lot of editing, whether it's photo, video, whatever, once you get the hang of it, I've only played with it a little bit, just trying to get a feel for it. It's going to take a while to get my muscle memory, so I don't have to look and see what I'm touching all the time. But I can really see the advantage of having this if you do a lot of editing, like videos or photos and whatnot. Overall, I would say if you can afford it, this is something to get. I have no regrets in buying it, and I can't wait to get really used to it so that I can take full advantage of everything it does. So that is my quick little review on the Tourbox. Feel free to leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Positive criticism is always welcome. And if you like this little review, be sure to hit subscribe and don't forget to check off notifications so you're notified when I upload for future videos. Thank you again. Have a great day.